My next modification is I want to be able to see in here, okay? Now, the plexiglass, this plastic, it's actually just acrylic, I think, plexiglass. It runs all the way to the edge, okay? And it's got some foam there for sealing and stuff like that. Since the vacuum pulls a vacuum on here and draws it down, I don't really have to worry too much about shooting sand up around the edges, so I don't have to worry too much about a good seal like that. But I've been trying to figure out, okay, I want to put real glass on here because I don't think the glass beads will etch it unless I like point directly at it. But on a bounce back kind of thing, and if it does frost up, I can change it again later. You know, glass is really pretty cheap. The piece I bought's big enough I can make 2 or 3 or 4 of what I plan on doing here. So I kept trying to think, okay, here's the hinges up here, and they're screwed right to the plastic. How do I'd have to make some kind of frame. I was thinking, okay, I could just cut out a piece of plywood and put the glass to it. That's not actually too bad of an idea, and I can do that as a fallback. But it dawned on me yesterday while I was walking around Home Depot looking. I looked at the glass, and then I walked away, and I went and got some lighting, and then went back, and it dawned on me, and I thought, you know, for now, at least for now, what I'm going to do is, if you can make it out, there's a viewing area here. This is where the plastic pieces used to be that used to tape up underneath, and they were the sacrificial pieces. And then you peel them off, and you clean it up, and you put a new piece on. Okay, well, the tape never really sticks that good after it, so then you end up getting openings, and the beads and abrasive and that stuff all get inside. I finally got fed up with it one day and just took it out. Well, now I have frosted the whole main piece here, and for as much glass beading as I have coming up, I want to be able to see, especially now that I've got it to where I can get some good lighting in there. Oh, that is so much better. Yeah, even with it frosted, I can still see a buttload better than I could. So, anywho, what I'm going to do here is, yeah, now you can see the tape frame around it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the plastic out here. This is going to be my frame for now. So I don't think I'll use the double-sided tape. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll cut a piece of glass to basically that size, and it's double strength glass. I couldn't, if Home Depot would have had 1/4 inch or something, I would have got it. So it's 1/8 inch thick instead of 3/32. I'll cut it to that, and basically I'm going to set it on here. I'll cut it a little big, okay? And then basically I'm just going to duct tape the darn thing down on here, okay? When it gets pitted, stuff like that, I can literally just cut the duct tape, peel it back up, boom, drop another piece of glass on. Like I said, I don't think the glass beads are really going to frost the glass very quickly at all. But that's what I'm going to do, and then I ought to be able to see awesome. If I were to put a wooden frame on here, I think probably what I'd do is I would put, I'd build the wooden frame, hinge it, have the knob. I might move the knob, but I would consider putting like a 1/4 inch piece of glass recessed down, so it's flush with the wood, because I use this as a shelf a lot. But I would put that on, and that would be like the permanent glass, and I could seal that down with acrylic or caulk or something like that. And then I would put the sacrificial piece up underneath, which would just be single strength or double strength. And I thought about that. If I do the wood frame, you know those little tabs that hold mirrors to walls, you know, you just screw them in. Well, I could just put several of those around the glass to hold them in there, you know, and then I could use like camper foam, which you put down between your canopy and the bed of your truck. Get the thin stuff. Wouldn't really need it extremely thick, but just some thin stuff. Put it in there. Put those clamps on, and that would keep it sealed really well, but still make it really easy to change. Almost makes me tempted to do that now, but for how much I have to do and how quickly I have to do it, I just don't want to take time to do it now. But I just came up with that idea as I was talking about it. It sounds very tempting. So I'll do that later. Well, in order to cut out the center of the lid there, I don't really want to have to take the lid off. I also don't want to get a bunch of crap in my brand new abrasive. So I'm gonna give this a try. And since sooner or later I'm going to replace this, eyeballing is going to be good enough for now. And this is a plastic drill bit. Interesting, interesting geometry there. Not sure why I'm worried about the burrs, because the glass is going to be on top overlapping it. Okay. Cool. Man, I can see friggin' awesome. I don't think that'll work too well. Well, height-wise it's just right. Width-wise, forgot about that screw. I need to take off at least an inch and a half off each side there, or off one side. Well, that'll be close enough. I got it laid out close enough. Since it's sagging a little bit, I definitely want to tape it up from the inside, get it pushed out before I do too much taping on the, so I definitely want to put down corner pieces at least. And I'm just using 3M heavy duty. I'm actually putting a little more than half over the plastic, since that'll be the harder stuff to grab, because the glass will grab perfectly. And this is just a folded up piece of some label that is just laying here. And it doesn't, certainly not after perfect. This is all temporary. I need expedient. Now there's a pretty good sag in the back there, so I think I want to tape the inside one first. But damn, it's as clear as glass in there now. Put it to the plastic. Then push it up. Hopefully that'll stick to the inside here. If not, yeah, and I've got a feeling it's not gonna. and it'll stick to the glass perfectly. I may need to do duct tape on the inside because it's rough from all the glass bead and the other adhesive and crap like that that's still stuck in there. So in this case, the packing tape's not the best. Alright, just taped on all the way around the outside here. And it dawned on me after running the other one that I want this to end inside the inside the plastic. Oh yeah, see, that sticks really nice to the plastic. Yeah, it does create more of a lip for me to look over here. You know, but it's temporary. Next time I do it, I can do a wood frame all the way out and put in a bigger piece of glass and everything. So the cardboard wasn't really stiff enough when I did that last piece, so a plastic spatula, you know, paint and body kind of spatula would probably work. But considering how easy the tape just came off from the inside, I think the duct tape on the inside is definitely the better option. And this is the black Gorilla Tape. About the time to change these gloves anyway. Nice. Oh yeah, it's heavier than it was. I've got the tube running up in here. There's a hole on the outside there. That's where the fresh air was supposed to come in before. And I ran the wire for the light down through there. And just duct taped it against the side here, stuff like that. And now what I'm doing is I cleaned it off a little bit. I got a piece of ABS. Same stuff you use in stereo installations. I should have put the shiny side out so the tape would stick better, but I think we'll be just fine. But basically, it's just going to go in here like so. And I can modify this and make this permanent later out of sheet metal or something. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to stick real well to that. We'll find out. But anyway, the idea is that it lets the air suck in, okay, but it keeps me from blasting a bunch of abrasive outside. Yes, pointed directly at the glass, it will etch the glass quite easily. I should have done that over in a corner or something, but and if your arms can handle it, you can crank out, you can put several in there and then just, you know, set it aside. Usually I need a break. I got to come out of the cabinet, you know, by the time I get one done. So, that is so friggin' sweet. I should have timed that. I'll go back and look at the video and see how long it took, but that was fast. Holy crap. The surface, it's coming out better than ever. More uniform because it's so much easier to do. Way faster. Holy cow. And it hasn't plugged up yet. I wouldn't have made it through half a bracket without it plugging up before.